Hello, I'm Anita. I want to present the research that I do with my team. And then actually we have no big or high, I'm sorry, no. Hope you all in safe and healthy. Today I want to present research. Actually in Bali, still government restriction in level 4, so we cannot ask the student to come to school. That's why till now we just can go in the step pre-observation. For the clear, I would like to share screen to you. So my title in this research is theme approach to increase effectiveness and motivation learning using 4D frame in grade 7 SMU di Taman Ramai Semarang. Okay, this is my team. I'm as the leader, and my team di Dewan Gede Purwadewasra and Ikatan Swasta. The background of my research is in the Industrial Revolution fourth era. It's the digital transformation, and the change is extreme because all of the activity we can use the digital one, and usually the sum of student is think that mathematics abstract, difficult, or boring. Why we should learn mathematics? You know that in mathematics, the student will be trained to solve the problem and to think in algorithm. I mean, we should using step by step. We can jump from one step to another step. So we should be doing something in the, or we can call it computational thinking. And then in my school, the student that interest in mathematics and science is just 26%. Because yes, the reason is that the mathematics, the science, especially in the physics, is always difficult for them to learn that because of the formula, because the calculating, and so abstract. And that's make the students boring because when the teacher is teaching mathematics and science, most of them just giving the concept and then introduce the formula and then counting like that. Most of teachers think that mathematics can be combined or can be learning by or teaching by like art, or we can combine by art. But now, you know that STEM is give the solution for this problem. In STEM, we can or we train to think critically, solve problem, adapt visually, and communication. And 4D frame is the tool that is for students to imagine and apply science, especially science and mathematics, in real life in a simple and interesting way. So the 4D frame and this media as of this tool is can train, can make the student to think creative because because they can solve the problem for real, like make something that related to the art. So my research question is, how does the project with STEM approach increase the active learning inside the classroom? And how does in the project frame with the STEM approach it increase the motivation learning inside the classroom? And the objective of my research is, STEM with integrated STEM with art assume be able to increase the active learning inside the classroom using project frame with STEM approach, and increase the motivation learning in science classroom using project frame with STEM approach. And some benefit that's supposed to reach after the research is, or are, to motivate students learning science, to enrich the science classroom more creative, to train the students solving real problem, and to motivate teachers designing lessons in STEM approach. The research framework for this research is, because this is the action research, is the first step is preparation, and then we go to the next step is pre-observation, observation, and then doing treatment, analysis, and doing treatment again, and analysis. This step will be repeated again till we get the goal that we want to be in the first research. And the literature review is that industry evolution for needs thinking skill as follows, like critical thinking, problem solving, metacognition, collaboration, innovative and creative, and information literacy. And all these skills we can train, and we can train in the STEM approach. It's my research result. We know that all the words now is we in the pandemic COVID-19, and in Bali, we still in the PPKM level 4, so it's difficult to ask students to come to school, because we know that in level 4, the learning and teaching and learning should be in online. If I give to the student the tools, I'm scared that they will be lost or they will be missing a tool, so we cannot use this tool again for the another student. So that's why I'm still waiting for the level 3rd, and then we can invite the student to come to school also with just 50%, but I think it's better than nothing. So now I just can do the pre-observation. This is the result of the result of the data that I got from the pre-observation. So we're using Zoom for the learning, so we can observe the motivation and the activeness of the student from the Zoom. So the result is for the motivation of student is just 6% the student have the very good motivation in learning, and then good motivation in learning is 56%, and enough in the 38%. But I think we want to make, or we want to increase the result of the motivation. And for the activeness of the student in the learning is 47%. The student is active in the classroom. And 28% is less active, and then 25% is not active. And we would like to increase all the activeness of student in this classroom, especially for the student is not active. We want to how to interact them to be more active in this classroom. Also in the motivation of the student. That's all our research that we can do till now. But hopefully next week we can do it more research, especially for the student can try directly the tools for the frame. I think they will be interesting and can be interesting to have good or better motivation and active. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.